So we're gonna swing for 6 in the air at you.
1 second. You gotta be thoughtful.
I am being thoughtful.
You're playing a difficult deck.
No, I'm not playing a difficult deck.
This is the misconception
Oh my
that
God, Andrea. Yes.
lesser, how to say it in a nice way, not very good player.
What's up? It's Shuffle Up and Play. Today, the Pauper Gauntlet. Can the very members of the Pauper format panel and those who create the game of Magic the Gathering actually play? We're going to find out as Andrea Mengucci and myself challenge none other than Gavin Verhey of Wizards of the Coast and Paige the Maverick girl of the Pauper format panel and formerly of Tolarian Community College Pauper script writing a million years ago.
Long time ago.
Yes.
Before
the dark times, before the no-no times.
The before times.
Don't say the word or we'll get demonetized or restricted or something like that. So, we have quite a lot of Pauper decks today. These are all pages. Every single one of these Pauper decks belongs to you and is in your collection, correct?
Yes.
Bring them forward.
Yeah.
So
on the greatness things of the Pauper
Yes.
format that you can't just have, easily 20 decks like this.
And it's so diverse. So many different decks you can play too, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Every single one of these is a completely different deck. There isn't a single one that is the same.
So we're playing Disposable Pauper today on Tolarian Community College. The way it works is our round one opponents just pick a deck from the pile. They know what everything is. And then they cannot play with that deck again. They have to throw it away. We're going to literally throw these away when we're done using them. And then as we go into round 2, we will pick the decks we want, but we can only use them in the one round. And we're going to go through a total of 8 of these. How many? More than 8 decks today. That's the way the format works. But before we begin, who are you all and what has brought you here today?
Hello, I am Andrea Mengucci from Italy. I love Pauper. I play Pauper a lot on my YouTube channel on Mango's Workshop, and I'm very glad that Prof invited me to fight against the Pauper format panel.
Hey, I'm Gavin Verhey, principal game designer on Magic the Gathering, so I design what many of those cardboard rectangles do, and I also help form, and I'm a big part of the Pauper format panel that helps run the format of Pauper, which is a format near and dear to my heart. I've loved it for a long time, and it is an absolute blast to play. You can find me over on Good Morning Magic making videos as well.
And I'm Paige Smith, the Maverick girl. I am also a member of the Pauper format panel with this guy right here, and a wonderful group of people that we work with day in and day out. Also a writer for CoolStuffInc.com, a whole bunch of great pieces there for all different kinds of formats, including Pauper. As this one guy here said, former Tolarian Community College scriptwriter.
That's right. Now that I've got the Pauper format panel here in the house, before we begin, I've got some issues because I've got some notes for y'all.
Oh, it's the professor format panel.
Now, this is I've got a few comments about how you've been running Pauper here, but we're gonna start with the biggest one, which is unban ATOG, you cowards. Why did you ban ATOG? And more accurately, no, you should not have done this. My favorite deck, my favorite card.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
It's
It was
okay.
my favorite deck, Andrea. It was my favorite
It happens. But the good things of Pauper is that new cards come off all the time, and they're fun, and they, make so many new decks. So we have to let,
And
we have
Affinity
to
is
let,
still good.
We have to let the old cards go.
There is an affinity deck in here, but you know what?
I also have some notes for you, Gavin, about the lack of powerful merfolk at common, but we can do that after the show.
Ooh, now we're talking. I'm interested.
Now we're talking. Gee, if only we were returning to a plane that's known for having a large merfolk population. We'll talk after the show.
That's Lorwyn, everybody.
That's Lorwyn. They know it's Lorwyn.
The set is so sick.
Lorwyn Eclipsed looks like it.
Oh.
We've only seen 2 pieces of art, I think. It looks so cool.
But by the time the show comes out,
Yeah.
you'll see more.
All right. Andrea, you won the coin flip before the episode, so you get to pick the first deck from this pile. And we've already told Andrea what all the decks Paige brought are, so you get to, what do you want to play first?
I'm gonna choose a deck near to my heart that I often play on my channel, which is Coggates.
You have a YouTube channel? Wow, I better go subscribe to it right now and watch Mengu's workshop for awesome Pauper, pre-modern, and other eternal format content. Not a sponsor, it's just Mengu.
Man, I wish I had a YouTube channel.
But he doesn't.
Devastating.
What's
It's linked in the description.
What's YouTube?
Where are we watching this? What's happening?
Paige, it's so beautiful to just pick up this deck, all sorted, old border cards.
You're gonna have to shuffle that.
I love this. Thank you so much for organizing this. It's
Absolutely.
gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
a blast.
thanks for bringing the decks. I gotta say, Cogate is a deck that I love because to me it really shows how you can have unique things in Pauper that don't exist anywhere else, right? It's like the Basilisk Gate from Baldur's Gate Commander on your Squadron Hawks. Do you want to talk a bit about what the deck and what it does?
Well, like Squadron Brainstorm used to be a combo that honestly hasn't really seen that much play in any formats, but in Pauper, you can do this super powerful card advantage where you go Squadron Hawk, you get 3 more, and then you cast Brainstorm, put 2 Squadron Hawk back on top of your deck, cast a second one, and shuffle your deck. You're literally just turning Brainstorm into Ancestral Recall, and this play is so towerful.
Right, Jace the Mind Sculptor used to do that back in the day, but now you can play with Brainstorm, even better, right?
That's true. The t-shirt you have on, Pauper Get It, it was actually won. The latest Pauper Get It was won by this deck, so I'm very excited.
A
to play
total
today.
dark horse. There were like 6 copies in the whole tournament, ended up winning the over 1,000-person Pauper event. So
Yeah, Pauper is just this format that is like so different. There's so many formats, and the player skill matters a lot more than the metagame.
And if you're in Europe or have access to Europe, you should keep your eyes open for Paupergeddon, one of the most awesome, huge events that takes place multiple times throughout the year, correct?
3 times a year.
Three
In
times a year.
Italy.
It is genuinely my dream to attend Paupergeddon.
Good thing
It's
for
genuinely, I really mean that. This
thing-
guy sells it up.
Good things for you is that the Pauper Get It isn't going anywhere. They're just getting bigger and bigger. The
How
last
many?
one,
Last one?
yeah, the last one had 1,500 people, so they're not gonna, you will eventually get in one as long as
Okay.
you want to take this very long plane trip.
I don't want to do that. Let's have Paupergeddon in Portland, Oregon. Make it happen.
No.
Portland get it.
Gavin, what deck are you picking?
Well, Paige, you brought a lot of really great decks, and you great job assembling them. They're fantastic. And I just thought, as a thank you for all your hard work, I would play none of them.
Oh no! Yeah, what are you doing?
I knew where this was going.
I brought my own deck from home.
Jeez, that deck box.
What a deck box.
This is my favorite deck in the format. It's one that's very near and dear to my heart. So the first Pauper game I ever got to play in was right after Modern Horizons 3 came out, and
Favorite format, favorite set.
I loved this synthesizer deck. I really love this experimental synthesizer deck. And I had the idea of what if I put black in it for this new card for Familiar, and I brewed the deck up the night before the tournament. And I went 9-0 on the first day, and I loved it. Unfortunately, the wheels fell off. I didn't quite make top 8, but I had a great time, and I fell in love with the deck. And I've since been making my own awesome blinged out version of it. So this is my blinged out version of synthesizer. Cool deck box. I got awesome bespoke dice that are colored to the deck. I've got the mostly foil Pauper deck, so it's very exciting.
All right. Well, you're pile shuffling. I was gonna say let's shuffle up and play. You're both pile shuffling. Andrea, you're pile shuffling face up. Isn't that revealing pertinent information
Yeah, but
to
also
your opponent?
I was also noticing the cards.
Oh, you just wanted to show off the cards. I see.
No, it's again. I think it's the list that won the
Yeah.
Pauper Get It.
It's funny, before Pauper again, I wanted to play this deck. I love synthesizers, it's my favorite deck. And I asked Mirko, aka Hyson, who's on the Pauper panel as well, what do you think about synthesizer? And he's like, no, I don't play it right now, it's not very good. I asked a bunch of other people at the tournament, they're like, yeah, don't play synthesizer, it's not very good right now. So I was like, okay, I'll play a different deck instead. And then this deck made the top 8, and I was like, oh, I should have played the whole time. So,
Yeah,
so next Pauper again, I'm just playing this. No one can tell me otherwise. I love this deck.
All right, Gavin.
All right. You need to roll though before you draw your opening 7. I believe is the correct etiquette.
All right.
I see, but you're both ready to. Oh, here we
You
go.
want to choose some cool dice?
Gavin doesn't use anything of your stuff. He doesn't use your decks. He doesn't use your. He's gonna remove this playmat now and pull out.
The big Good Morning Magic playmat
There
to
you
cover
go.
up the TCZ playmat.
He didn't even get the breakfast this morning.
Well, that was on him. He was not. I was invited him to breakfast.
He's hungry for victory instead.
All right,
Yes.
these playmats, these dice are also not very common.
Yeah, we roll the TCC dice. Those are very hard to see.
All right. Purple dice it is. Purple dice.
All right. I'm such a grouch.
6.
All right, we've got 8.
All right.
All right.
Look at that.
Right.
All right,
Let's
I'll
go.
play first.
Good luck.
Good luck, Mengu.
Bruv, I don't ask you to keep her mulligan.
You're gonna-
because I don't
okay.
know if this.
Let me take a look here. This is a terrible hand. This is an awful hand. It's almost all gates. and I see guild gates, which I don't even know why they're in the deck. You should mulligan this. Ship it back.
Okay, thank you, Prof. I'm gonna keep.
All right, I'm gonna keep 2. All right, Mengu, here we go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Play a tapped bridge for red-white. Go ahead.
Can you read?
Yeah, it says it comes in play tapped, and it taps to red or white, and it's indestructible. That's all you gotta know.
Oh, wait, and it's what?
It's indestructible.
Oh, interesting. You wanted to skate past that.
Indestructible artifact land, huh?
Yeah, what were we thinking with those? Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
If only there's a card that exiles 2 artifact resist.
Ah, yeah.
And it was accessible.
Good thing we never reprinted it.
Yeah, that was one of the first thing I told guys. Reprint Dust to Dust. Anyway,
I've been trying to reprint Dust to Dust for ages. It was almost a mystery booster too. Someday I'll get Dust to Dust out there. I'm working on it.
All right, I'm gonna play also top land, but it's not indestructible. But it is an old border. It's a blue-white gate. You can go.
Very good. Gate. Why would you want gates? What would you be doing? What are you doing with
That
those
is
over
called
there?
Call Gates, so the name can.
It makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna play a land. And I'm going to cast Cleansing Wildfire on my bridge.
That's the
so
combo.
this is a really cool Pauper interaction. So the bridges are indestructible, as we all just understood together. And this destroys one of my lands, and then I get to find a basic land out of my deck and draw a card. But because the bridge can't be destroyed, it's just Rampant Growth that draws you a card for 2 mana. So
Wow.
Not too shabby.
All right, so don't forget to draw your cards.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes players forget to draw their
Right,
cards.
you're like, Rampant Growth is good enough.
Yeah,
you know? And then
exactly,
you get to draw a card.
you're on the play of 3 lands and you don't even go down a card. That plays scary, Prof. I would say.
Yeah, you've only got the 1 land in
Yeah.
play.
Did you know that your rampant growth could also be land destruction?
Right, the other thing is I could also, in this matchup, I can hit the Basilisk Gate.
Why
which is
didn't you
relevant.
just destroy his land and leave him at 0 land?
that could happen.
Because he gets a new land out of his
Oh,
deck.
he would get the land.
Exactly.
Oh, that
That'd
would
crazy.
be too powerful.
2 mana, kill your land. I get a land.
That would be that. We're just gonna have to wait for Modern Horizons 4 to get a card that does that at common.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Well, do you know, Prof, that Sinkhole is in the ban list of Pauper?
I do know that.
And does something similar to that. All right, I'm not advocating to unban Sinkhole. I just. All right, I'll play the card that gives name to my deck. Basilisk Gate.
Yep.
Very important ability. 2 tap. Target creature gets +4/+4 equal to the number of gates I have, which is 2 for now. But that's a late game play. For now, let's do some setup. I'll play the Modern Age. This is another
We're playing
card.
Pauper, Mengu. It's not the modern age, it's the Pauper age.
Well, Pauper is quite modern nowadays.
It
You
is,
know,
it
there's
is.
new cards. It's a saga, so it comes into play with 1 chapter, draws a card, and then discard a card. I'm gonna do that twice. So let's start. Draw and discard. I'm gonna discard a card that I can play from my graveyard easily. This is
I
a
love
very,
that
very
card.
powerful card. Prismatic Strands. It has flashback. Tap and untap white creature I control, and I can prevent all damage that a source of 1 color would deal. That means burn spell, that means creature. Very, very good card. So yeah, that's my turn, Gavin. You can go.
Very good. Yeah, I love Pauper because you see, like, we're gonna play very powerful cards. A lot of people think it's a weak format. It's actually a very strong format with a lot of powerful spells. But you see cards you don't see anywhere else, right? Like Modern Age, Cleansing Wildfire, Prismatic Strands. They're strong cards you just don't see elsewhere in Magic. So I think it's pretty cool. You
I
get to
mean,
catch them here.
how often do you see Azorius Guildgate in constructed Magic?
Every time I play against this deck, that's for sure. All right, time for my namesake. It is the Experimental Synthesizer, the card this deck is built around. I love this card. So when it enters or leaves the battlefield, I exile my top card and I can play it this turn. So let's start by doing that. Ooh, Galvanic Blast. Maybe I'll want to play that. We'll see what happens. This deck has all kinds of ways to pick this up, return it back to my hand so I can keep resetting it over and over again. Or in a pinch, I can always pay 3 mana, sacrifice it, and make a 2/2 Samurai.
Yeah, you guys made a very similar reprint of that card with the Cryonic Relic in the latest set.
Yeah.
That is basically just Experimental Synthesizer, but blue.
Okay, I control 2 artifacts. I'm gonna cast your favorite, Mengu.
What is it?
It's the Refurbished Familiar.
Oh.
So this is a 2/1 creature. It's with flying. It's got affinity for artifacts, so it costs 2 less. And when it comes into play, you discard a card. If he can't discard a card, I get to draw a card.
All right, I'm gonna discard a card with flashback. I got the Sacred Cat, so I got a little bit of value over here. But yeah, Refurbished Familiar are definitely one of the strongest cards from the latest sets.
I got this card signed at Pauper again.
Yes.
The artist was there, and I was like, I have to get these signed, and that started
Yeah,
me on the dark quest to get my cards signed.
Yeah.
And then I control 3 artifacts now. I got 1 mana left over, so I'll Galvanic Blast your face for 4 damage. Down to 16.
Such a powerful play, Galvanic Blast with Metalcraft. 1 mana, 4 damage.
This deck plays 4 Galvanic Blasts and 3 Lightning Bolts. So
Yeah.
that really tells you what the stronger one is here.
Okay, let's go. Take a draw step. The Modern Age goes up. Gotta draw some cards that isn't called
Yeah.
Gate.
So what are you looking, for those not familiar with your deck, what are you looking to do to win with it then?
So, this deck is called Caw Gate. Caw is the sound of an auk.
I am aware what a caw is. Yes.
Ah!
Caw.
Yeah, but I don't know.
We have hawks in America.
Yeah, we don't have that many hawks. Actually, the last time I was in Chicago last year for the Magic Con, I witnessed with my eyes a hawk picking up a squirrel in the garden, and we like did the coverage of the whole thing. Like I have videos of that like hawk just like eating. I don't know if this is a nice thing to say.
No, this is great. The idea when you say we did coverage, I picture you in the coverage booth and this hawk swings down
No.
and scoops up a squirrel.
You know what it is? It was a refurbished familiar all along.
Have like minutes and minutes of footage of this like hawk
Wow.
in our.
Wait, is that on your YouTube channel? Can we get a little Mingus
Yeah.
workshop on
I think
Sounds like a great short.
All right, let's not forget that I have to discard a card.
Oh, yeah, that would be a nice play. You draw a card, tell a long story, play your turn.
Exactly,
right?
you gotta distract.
Thanks for being honest.
You gotta distract the crowd before doing preordain. So I'm gonna scry 2, then draw a card. Let's see what it is.
Right, it's like the spells in Pauper are so strong. You get Brainstorm, Preordain, some of the strongest blue spells.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
All right, I like this card. I don't like this card. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. That's what preordain does. They unbanned this card years ago in Modern, and I think it was a very good choice. I'm gonna also play Citadel Gate, which adds white, but if I name another color, it's gonna also add that color. So I'm just gonna name blue, so this is basically another Azorius Gift Gate. And I passed to you.
Okay, I'm gonna untap and draw. Okay, all right. Okay, first things first though, it's time to go to combat. Mengu, attack you for 2.
14.
The familiar gets in there. Now, I'm gonna cast another refurbished familiar. Please discard a card.
Very good card. I'll discard another Citadel Gate.
You've got some to spare.
All right, I'm gonna pay 2 mana. I'm gonna play Core Skyfisher. This is my favorite Core Skyfisher because it is a limited run promo that has no expansion symbol.
Oh, wow.
And more importantly, the flavor text just says magicthegathering.com, so you can attack people with the power of magicthegathering.com.
Does that website exist?
Try right now. see, Prof, buy out the website. See if you can have people redirect to this video.
Yes, that'll go well for me.
Yeah, no problem.
Unfortunately, though, you can't read it because the signature is all over the card, so we can never know what it does.
It says magicthegathering.com. Go find out what it does.
Prof, I doubt that this card is flying.
It's a flyer. When it comes into play, I return a permanent to my owner's hand. And I'm gonna do just that. Now, I have an interesting choice. I could pick up the Synthesizer, which is the thing you would obviously normally do in this deck, get another card off the top. But what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna pick up the Swamp. I'm gonna replay the Swamp. I haven't played land yet this turn, so I get to reset my land drop. I'm gonna be a little aggressive here. I'm gonna play a card that I had a hand in. This is the Black Mage's Rod. So this is a new card from Final Fantasy, or new at the time of this video. Who knows? But it creates a
Time is relative, Gavin.
It creates a 1/1 hero token. It got this little hero token of Pauper, so perfect hero right here. It gets +1/+0, and whenever I play a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each of my opponents. So here's my board, here's my army, and I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Prof, we're not in a good shape.
No, what's this Wii stuff?
Wait,
I'm already thinking about what deck I'm picking for my
You're not
round.
siding with me.
I tried to help you by saying mulligan.
All right, end of turn, I'm gonna cycle a Lunar Reveal.
Oh, now that's a good Pauper card right there.
Yeah, it's not amazing now though. I'm just gonna get a basic island from my deck and put it in my hand. I love that the basic islands you chose are this beautiful Urza Saga island. I really like it.
I love Urza basics. They're gorgeous. Urza's Legacy and Urza's Destiny and all of those were some of my first sets ever. They have just always remained just some of my favorite lands of all time. They are gorgeous, rich colors. They look excellent.
All right, so I got this basic island in my hand, untap and draw.
Nice. I like that card.
I expected you to do a sound.
You want me to give away
Spoiler, because I'm
it'll
casting
give
this
away
card.
the okay. Squadron Hawk!
Whoa, you threw a Squadron Hawk.
I didn't expect this. All right, my Modern Age flips over here is gonna become a 2/3 flyer. Vector Glider.
Nice.
Okay, Prof. Time to cast this card. This is very powerful. There's a very good draw here. Squadron Hawk, 2 mana, 1/1 flyer. When it comes into play, I'm gonna pick up 3 more copies of Squadron Hawk, flood my hand with.
Squadron Hawk. I need to do it every time.
Bro.
What?
I thought we were a team.
Mine?
All right, here. You
There
can
they
have
are.
them.
They're very beautiful. I love Squadron Hawk. It
Yeah,
was
it's a great
definitely, it's like such a Pauper staple.
And this lines up so well against my board, right? Like, it looked like Mengu was in a tough spot, but now he's got a 2/3 flyer. He's got a bunch of 1/1 flyers. And I got 2/1 flyers over here, which is not exactly what you want against that.
I'm
stuff.
also playing now not a second card or knock, but another card. It's called Automatic. It's a 1 and a white, 1/3 lifelink. When it dies, I draw a card.
I'm very surprised that card's been showing up in these decks. It doesn't seem like the kind of card that would be a serious competitive card.
Yeah, I mean, like, just like the Sacred Cat, Basilisk Gate plus Automatic is a very powerful combination. And that's for me. You can go.
And it went from a position that looked like I was domineering in to like, uh-oh, now I have to deal with all these guys. We'll see if I can draw something to help me out here. The power of MagicTheGathering.com will help me. Okay, I'm gonna untap and draw. All right, I'm gonna tap 2 mana, and I'm gonna cast yet another Core Skyfisher. It's here, hanging out, and I'm going to choose to return my Experimental Synthesizer. So this will trigger the Synthesizer. I'll exile my top card, and I can play it this turn. Ooh, another Black Mage's Rod.
MagicTheGathering.com, it's a little too powerful.
They stuck very well. Multiple Black Mage's
Yeah.
Rod can really just take the game over.
Especially when you're looping it with the synthesizers. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay 2 mana, and I will cast a second Black Mage's Rod. This will trigger my Black Mage's Rod and ping you for 1. All right, I think I actually had a hero token. So
Well, you should use an Infinitoken, not a sponsor of this channel, just an awesome way to get a hero token. I will draw you a hero.
that looks a lot like you.
That does. And it's got a sword.
Seems like
it's,
seems
That
like
looks
a
more
balloon.
like
it's a sword!
It looks like
it's a sword!
All right, well, so that's good. I grew my board. The double rods are gonna be really good for me at kind of pinging down Mengu. But my attacks aren't great here, right? This will get blocked on the ground. These will just kind of die to this Vector Glider and Squadron Hawk in the air. So I think I just have to pass the turn here and kick it right back over to you.
All right, that's a good news here. I take a draw step. It's a land. You always need lands with this deck, especially since it's a gate for the Basilisk
You
Gate.
gonna name white?
I'm gonna name one.
All right, fine. You're brave.
I've got some decisions here. I can give my Automatic some, I can boost it up a little bit. I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'll pay 3, pumping my Automatic of +4/+4, so it becomes a 5/7 at the moment with lifelink, and it comes in at you. And if it dies, I draw a card.
Yeah, and I don't want to throw my whole board away to kill that thing, so I'm just gonna take 5. You can go up and gain 5.
I'm gonna get 18, and I'm gonna use my last mana to buy back this Sacred Cat. What you do is you can either have the embalm token, or you can just lift it up the sleeve.
You have the token in
I
your
sure
deck.
do.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
All right, that's very cool. Thank you, Paige. Ooh, the actual Sacred Cat. I don't actually have the Sacred Cat. I just have a cat with light.
I was very surprised to find that I had 3 copies of that Sacred Cat token.
Amazing.
That's cool. All right, Gavin, you can go ahead with your synthesizer in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, you gained a bunch of life, though, so it's gonna make it a little trickier for me.
Gavin, I think you're losing right now.
Me too. All right, well, let's just start things off with the namesake card, trying to dig a little bit deeper. It's Synthesizer, again. Take 2 off the Black Mage's Rods, and I will flip my top card. I can play it this turn. It's a swamp. You love to see it. Play that land later, maybe.
It's free real estate.
1 and 2. I'm gonna play another card that you kind of only see in Pauper. It's Lembas.
Ooh.
I love this card. So first of all, it's a non-creature spell. You'll take 2 off the Black Mage's Rods. Lembas, when it comes into play, I scry 1, then draw a card. I can also sack it to gain some life and go back in my library. Might come up later, we'll see. I will leave this card on top with Lembas, and I will draw it. I like that card a decent amount. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Swamp. Boop. There's that, so I play my land for the turn. How many gates do you control? You control 4 gates right now?
Control 4 gates.
The next turn you can do +5/+5, huh?
Yeah, sounds like this strategy is not that bad.
No.
Of pumping your lifelink creature.
Could have saved that cleansing wildfire and blowing up some of those problem gates.
Well, I got 3 more in here, so we can keep digging a little bit, you know? I was hoping to find one this turn, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be. I'm gonna cast Down on your Vector Glider and deal 2 damage to you with my Black Mage's Rod.
Cast Down dies. Sorry, Vector Glider dies.
Okay.
Cast down to.
Cast Down is such a cool card in Pauper because, well, the downside is really non-existent.
How many
It says
non-legendary creatures
target
are there?
Non-legendary creature. There's only 1 legendary common.
Andrea, I've got some bad news for you. With Spider-Man, I believe 10 common legendaries, or was it 20, Gavin?
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of legendary spider people. But also Joven and Chandler, right? Aren't they common?
That's okay. I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Thank you for the confidence. Okay. So you take 2. Now I'm gonna go to my combat step. And we're gonna
brawl.
Brawl with the whole crew
Ooh,
here.
Even with the heroes.
Yeah, even with the heroes, they're getting on in there.
All right, my Sacred Cat couldn't block fast enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna block the hero with my Embalmed Cat and the Refurbished Familiar with my Squadron Knock. Well, I gain 1 life,
Yep, so you'll go up to 13 from that.
and then I take 2, 4, 6, 8. So I go down to 5.
5, and this poor hero bites the dust, but I can re-equip this rod later, I'm not too worried about it. And
Actually, what color is the hero again?
it's colorless.
Okay, because I have the Prismatic Strands. Let's not forget about that.
Yes.
Let's not forget, I mean, us.
Us again with the us. I don't know. Aren't you like one of the greatest Magic players in the world?
I wanna-
What do you mean? What's this?
I
need you more than you need me.
I want to keep you involved. It's like, the older brother, plays with the younger brother. Like, he knows that
Okay.
he doesn't need too much of his help.
So
but
you're
still wants to
saying
make
you're
it
older
involved.
than me. You're saying you're older than me.
No, I'm
That's
just saying.
Yes, I knew. I really like having you as a guest. I love surrounding myself by people that are older than me.
Oh.
Young, spry individual over here.
All right, Prof. Let's take a draw step.
Okay. What are you looking for? What do you want?
Brainstorm.
You want
I
brainstorm?
want to do the combo with the Squadron Ox.
It's not brainstorm.
Bro, come on.
But I didn't. It's not like I put it there.
Yeah, you could have. It's your show. I'm gonna tap this island and cycle another lure revealed.
Yeah.
Basically, just get my land drop going.
Okay.
Pick up a basic island and play it.
I'll call out too, like this deck can come from behind really nicely. If you had, say, another Basilisk Gate there, you could double activate on your Outlaw medic, get in, gain a ton of life. So there's a lot of play there.
Gavin be really in danger at that point.
Well, last turn I've done that play. It was a pretty powerful one, so let's do it again. +4/+4 to my automatic until end of turn. Attack you for 5, gain 5.
10 up.
And then I'm playing another Squadron Hawk, which it's really not that good here because it just doesn't do anything. I already have all the Squadron Hawks in my hand. So just a 2-mana 1/1 flyer.
That's something.
That's a little bit worse than a 1-mana 2/1 flyer that makes you discard your opponent discard a card.
You drew 3 cards off the first one, you know?
That's true.
And it powers your Prismatic Strands in the graveyard, which you definitely didn't forget about.
This is definitely a combination deck. You can go, Gavin.
All right. Let's untap. Let's see what we can do. Untap everything.
10 life each. Very balanced game right now.
Very balanced game. Very balanced. Just where I like it.
Honestly, Gavin, this is peak Magic. Like mid-range against mid-range, value, life total management, life gain, aggression, card advantage.
There's lots of great decisions on every turn. Like every turn I look at my hand, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many options. Like, and there's these small incremental advantages, and you kind of win or lose the game based on these tiny plays a lot of the
Creature
time.
matters, race matter. It's a very difficult game, and I really enjoyed that.
I'm gonna cast another experimental synthesizer.
Okay.
Take 1 damage off the Black Mage's Rod.
one only.
All right, we've got a Glinthawk.
Whoa.
And this
I
is
love it.
this is the engine of the deck. This is the combo city right
Broken.
here. Tap 1 mana. I'll cast the Glinthawk. I'll pick up my experiment. Actually, the other thing you can do too is you can always pick up the rod too to reset it, but I'm picking up the synthesizer.
Or pick up this, or pick up this. Like, this deck has so many synergies.
I'm going to take the free card. So it leaves the battlefield, so I will flip my top card again. It's another experimental synthesizer. I hope you like synthesizers.
The value.
So remember, when the professor tells you to mulligan,
Stop saying that.
but it's true.
All right, I'm going to cast this other synthesizer. Take 1 off Black Mage's Rod. I'll flip my top card. It's a land. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll just play this land for the turn.
I mean, can I ask you the story about your basics? Why did you choose this, like, mirrored in place, time spiral mountain? What's that?
The Doctor Who, baby! I chose lands that are meaningful to me. Mirrodin was a set where I really started playing competitive Magic, so I really fell in love here. Time Spiral was my first PTQ win to get me on the Pro Tour. And then this is a set that really matters a lot to me. So I kind of like just picked things from throughout my history. I flirted with some other options, like I have some Battle Bond lands I might put in here at some point, or some of the Final Fantasy lands, but for right now, these are the ones that I'm using.
That's an extremely cool planes too. It's all
I always love
the spikes in the metal, and it looks so cool.
I'm sure, Prof, that when you're gonna play your deck, you're gonna have Spider-Man basics.
Well, no, I'm not. But you know,
Prof needs pictures of Spider-Man.
I think we've got to get some attacking in here. Go up to 7.
What's that? Oh, the only
your chances.
Oh, your
Your
chances.
chances.
Yeah, Prof, you're not helping.
What can I do? What do you need? What help do you need?
Brainstorm.
All right. Brainstorm.
I need my brain to be.
All right.
You know, I've seen the Ice Age art. It's also Ice Age Brace. You love that set.
I do love Ice Age. That's where I'm from.
All right, I'm just making the attack. I'm staying in with everybody.
Whoa.
And you can block.
Map is for blockers.
This is a terrible situation to be in. I really don't know what to do.
It's looking good for the old Pauper
Bro.
format panel.
Do you have a suggestion?
My suggestion is you should mulligan because
No,
you're looking really bad. That actually would have helped.
Prof, we need
Yes.
to work-
brainstorm.
We need to work on our problem solving.
Okay, all right.
You can't just only think about the past.
All right.
We need to.
Need to move into the future. What would you want to do in this situation?
Okay.
Because you're a better Magic player than me.
I know.
By about a million light years.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Yes.
All right.
That is the point.
All right. I got it. I gotta play.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down to 2 life, prof.
Okay.
It's not good. It's not your spot.
No, I could tell you
I'm
that.
blocking
that's
that.
Not a good, that's not
Taking
good.
6.
Take 6.
I got a 2 life.
You go 2.
Partner up dies. The hero dies. The prismatic strands chills in the graveyard.
Yep. All right, brainstorm.
That's my turn.
Brainstorm. This is all I can do for you is wish that card to be a brainstorm. So, what do you
It's
want?
a-
I
it's a
can't do anything. I can't actually influence the top of your deck.
It's a blue card though.
It's blue. I got you blue.
You can pitch it to Force of Will, which is notably an uncommon.
You definitely made it uncommon because of the Pauper format.
That's right. Yeah, we should really think about it.
When Gavin made
Alliances.
Force of Will.
When I was 4 years old.
Okay, I need some help here. I'm going to tap 2 island and play the Modern Age. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Not exactly what you need in this spot, but okay, it's not bad though. It's not bad. I'm going to discard this card. It's
Another prismatic strands. Okay, that's good.
Then I'm going to once again pump the Automatic and
Yeah.
attack you for 5 lifelink.
Now this is kind of interesting because if you're gonna be prismatic strandsing anyway, do I want to block with Glinthawk yet or not? But I think no, and I'm just gonna take it. I'll take 5.
I'll go up to 7. I'll tap the Seagate to play a Sacred Cat. Once again, a 1/1 lifelink and pass to you.
All right, I'm gonna buy a little bit of life myself. I'm gonna tap 2 and eat this delicious Limbus bread. So I'll gain 3 life. I go to 8, and then this shuffles back into my library.
More Lembus bread.
When Lord of the Rings came out, and playing 4 Lambas in Boros Synthesizer, there's this idea like, oh, you can't die of decking because you just loop the Lambas. But then we realized that you do.
You draw a card off the
actually
Limbus,
deck,
yeah.
Because in Pauper, some games just go so late that you actually have to think about decking.
But there are a lot of games where your deck is full of Limbuses as the game's long. You can find exactly the cards you need, which
And you
is
just
really
keep on
nice.
gaining life and the game. But that deck can definitely close the window. You Galvanic Blast and Lightning Bolt, which you haven't drawn very much copies of.
I'd like to. Cut me to one. I'd love to draw another Galvanic Blast.
Go
right
ahead.
now. That would be great. All right, I'll untap all my guys, and let's see if I can find a Galvanic Blast right here.
It is?
Oh!
It's a miracle.
Yeah, I think I might have it.
Yeah.
I think so. If I go 1, 2, 3, and I equip this
Okay.
with the Black Mage's Rod, then I'm going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack you with all my flyers.
Yeah, I have to play this Prismatic Strand, naming white.
All right, so you'll take 3 off this guy.
Go to 4.
Oh, 4. Do I have Metalcraft? Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Galvanic Blast you.
Wow, on the side of my playmat.
Yeah, just to show you.
That's
Okay.
very aggressive
and
play.
you can't forget
Oh, one more damage on
trigger.
Black Mage.
-1.
Yeah,
All right, well, GG. Well
GG.
played, well played. I can't believe that someone would tell you to not play that deck at a Pauper Get-It.
This is so good. I love
It's
this
so
deck.
good. It's very good.
I'm hoping
indeed.
to bring this deck to the next Pauper again. I just love it so much, and I want to get the coolest version of this deck. I want to get all the cards out. If you're an artist who did art for cards in this deck, please let me know. I want to get your signature
I
on
mean,
it. So.
thankfully, you are in charge of making sure none of these cards gets banned until the next Pauper Get-In. So, it will be probably still legal.
I just have to ban my bad matchups. That's the
Exactly.
That's the move.
Well, speaking of cards being banned, you and me are up in round 2, and not only does the winner get to go up against Gavin for the finals, but I think if I win, Atog gets unbanned in Pauper, and we ban all the artifact lands, right? Right? You can represent, you can speak on behalf of the whole PFP. Don't answer this, Gavin. All right, well, we'll play and find out.
Welcome back to round number 2 of Shuffle Up and Play Pauper Edition here at Tolarian Community College. On the right side from the Pauper format panel, Paige, the Maverick girl. On the left side, the host of this channel, the prof himself, who's gonna play, I heard, a very sweet deck.
I am going to defeat you with my new favorite Pauper deck, since you are part of the committee that banned my precious Atogs. Everyone knows I love Merfolk, so I'm gonna play the closest thing Pauper has to Merfolk. Andrea, pass me slivers.
Slivers, huh?
Slivers. And this is your slivers deck, but I know what's in it. It's slivers. I can handle slivers. I love slivers. They're the merfolk of the land.
I had the chance, Prof. I offered it to you. You could have taken it. Turns out, Affinity, it's still quite good, even without ATOG. Thank you. Please.
Enjoy.
That's right. You show them that Affinity still is kicking. Yeah, you do that.
All right, before we shuffle, we need to roll for first. Do you want odd or even?
I'm a proponent of tails never fails.
All right.
Let's go with the odds.
All right, you're gonna go with odds. All right, you're on the play.
We got there. Tails never fails, I'm telling you.
Finally,
Okay.
being odd works in our favor.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's shuffle up and play.
They, the Pauper Format panel really nerfed Affinity lately with the ban of Deadly Dispute. So, we'll see if it still can live
Thank
without
you.
it.
All right, there we go. I like this is good teammate support. You're gonna tell me if I mulligan or not, okay?
The Slivers deck didn't get any bans, but also not that many good cards. So,
You're already off to the wrong start. All
you
right.
balance it.
Did you like the dispute ban, Vancouver?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. That should have happened. Definitely. I like it. I like the last ban list was very good. Maybe High Tide unban was. I personally wouldn't have done it, but
I mean, we can always break out that Ugin deck right there.
Is that High Tide?
It is High Tide.
Oh,
It
wait.
is?
All right, that'll be the least viewed Shuffle and Play episode of all time. Hi, would you want to watch me sit here for 15 minutes? I don't know if I'm gonna win. Let's see what happens.
All right, if you want to watch some High Tide footage and gameplay on Mango's Workshop, I played it 2 times, so definitely check it out. One game, I go off for 10 minutes, and at the end I brick.
Yeah.
Sorry for the spoiler.
I played it in a bunch of side events at the last Pauper. I played 12 rounds of High Tide over Pauper, just various side events, because I wanted to try it out in person. And I won a bunch of games. I did very well with the deck. I lost some, but every match I took like a 15-minute turn every single time. My opponent's just sitting there doing nothing.
All right, Andrea, what do you think? Should I keep or should I mulligan?
This end is, I don't know, so we could do better, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. We keep.
Gavin, how are we feeling about this?
I trust you on matters of affinity, but I would keep that hand, I think.
I think it looks pretty good. So
Let's do it.
I will show you the power of Affinity.
Okay.
I will start with a Vault of Whispers. It's an artifact land. Big shocker.
I have no problem with artifact lands.
I'm gonna play a Blood Fountain, a cool black and white one from Double Feature Prof's favorite set. It makes a blood token, which I can use to discard a card, draw a card, and it's also an artifact.
It's super cool that Vault of Whispers is a card that is banned in Modern, a format with like the highest power level ever, and it's just legal in Pauper forever.
And it's super cool that Wizards of the Coast decided let's make stronger versions of this at Common to go into the Affinity deck.
I'm sure those won't come up later.
Yes,
Professor,
yes.
it's your turn.
All right, we're gonna go ahead, draw for turn. Okay, we've got a very samey sort of thing that we're doing here. I'm gonna start with this Thriving Grove. When it enters the battlefield, I get to name a color other than green, and I think I will name white.
I like that. Looks like you trained. You got some muscles in this hand.
Don't give it away.
Oh, no, sorry.
All right, I passed the turn.
All right, we'll untap, draw. Ooh, we got some nonsense going on here.
I don't want to hear it.
We got a second artifact land, Seat of the Synod. This one taps for blue. And now we get to see some real fun nonsense. I only have to pay 1 mana for this 4 mana value spell, this lovely refurbished familiar. Prof, kindly discard a card from your hand.
My choice.
Buddies. Woo!
That seems like a very good card in this format.
Well, I think that it should probably be, one of these. I don't think it matters at all. I'll let you pick.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I lost a muscle sliver. How terrible for me.
You've lost some muscles.
Yes.
I will now cast this 5 mana spell, Thought Cast, for a single blue mana. I will draw 2 cards.
Prof, it seems like Paige's deck is better than ours.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe you should have mulligan.
I have 5 permanents, 5 cards. I don't know, Prof. I think you're gonna have a tough time. Affinity's still good, turns out.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn to you.
All right. I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. We're gonna drop a forest and tap 2 for a Gemhide Sliver. 1/1, and it's gonna give all my slivers the ability to tap to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
Excuse me, Prof. I believe that gives all slivers that ability.
Even your opponents.
Yes, absolutely accurate. All right, pass the turn.
All right. will draw here. Let's start with a nice little 2 damage in the air.
All right, I take 2, go to 18.
I will play a Mirror Enforcer. It is a big old 4/4 that will beat your face to death. It's your turn.
It looks like we were losing a lot, but honestly, this turn is great for us. Paige doesn't have a third land, paid 2 mana for a Mirror Enforcer, which is so much. Usually that card costs 0.
I know, 2 mana for a 4/4, really overpriced.
It is. We're gonna show.
I know what we're,
gonna
yes,
show the strength.
All right.
The muscles.
Yes, okay. We're gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Survivor's Encampment. This lets me tap an untapped creature I control to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool, but I'm actually just going to do a colorless and a green for a Muscle Sliver. And then, since I named white for Thriving Grove, I will drop, which one of these 2 1-drop white slivers should I drop?
We drop them both.
We drop them. Okay, we're gonna drop the Sidewinder Sliver, and then of course, tap the Gemhide for a white.
Whoa!
A Plated Sliver. This gives all
He's got
slivers
7 permanents
flanking.
now.
Yes.
7 permanents.
7 versus my 6?
Yes, we're winning the permanent count. Can we do a quick count of how big they are right now?
They're all 2 3s, thanks to
Threes with
with flanking, yes.
what does flanking do? Honestly, I haven't heard flanking in a long time.
Flanking is a really fun mechanic that gives -1, -1 if a creature without flanking blocks a flanking creature.
I'm in danger.
I don't know about that.
I think I don't know how I'm feeling about this at this point.
Good, Prof. We
Right.
are actually winning this game right now.
I'm don't count your chickens before they hatch. Well, how do you say that in Italian? What's the Italian equivalent of don't catch your chickens before they hatch?
We say, don't say cat if you don't have it in the bag.
Don't. That's pretty clever.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
It rhymes in Italian.
Yeah, it rhymes in Italian.
Say in Italian.
Non dire gatto se non ce l'hai nel sacco.
Oh.
Actually, it doesn't rhyme, but similar.
Close enough.
I like it. That's good.
What he said. Pass the turn.
All right. Can we pull ourselves out of this?
But we have to say that we're winning because you have to show confidence. So the other side feels weakness to your confidence.
I'm on Pauper Slivers that I played because I couldn't play Merfolk. I have no confidence.
Okay, I'm here
You're
for you.
right. Confidence.
Hype Man Mengu.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
here for you.
I, unfortunately, at this point, do not have a third land. We're gonna go digging. Let's find ourselves
All right.
a third land here. Well, how about that?
All right.
Whoa,
there
it's
you
a
go.
perfect one.
You got your Grixis online. Do you have the indestructible artifact lands in that deck?
I do.
Okay.
It is
just
a little
checking.
funny.
Can't you have banned those instead of ATOG? That's what I want to know. Why couldn't those have been banned instead?
Well, because you've got all these lovely, token generators now.
Yeah.
You got these
Ban that
blood
too.
guns. You had the old Deadly Dispute. You
Ban
had,
that too. You did. So you started on that path. I think that instead of banning ATOG, you just ban 10 or 20 other cards, and we're all right.
ATOG just goes munch, munch, munch.
Yep, that's what I liked about
That's
it.
when those problems started with that darn smile. We're gonna go. Actually, that's a little.
We are attacking for a lot next turn.
That's kind of dangerous. Flanking is attacking or blocking, correct?
Flanking is only when you block my creature, not when my creature blocks you.
Excellent.
That would be Bushido, right?
Yeah, Bushido.
Yeah.
So if we ever get slivers on Kamigawa, we know what they're gonna do.
We tried actually mocking that one up for Modern Horizons.
Really?
It was too ridiculous.
Okay,
We are going to go ahead and attack with both of these lovely little creatures.
I'm gonna take it.
Woo!
Whole 6 damage.
Whole 6 damage, I go down to 12.
12.
One
it's-
step closer to the edge.
It's only 3
Your
Galvanic
turn.
Blast.
6 steps
Yeah.
closer to the edge. All right.
That'd be a pretty scary.
Oh, it's that brainstorm. All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right, let's start digging.
Top better. Be careful with how you tapped. This is competitive magic.
What are you mansplaining to me here?
Not just like, this is...
All right, okay. Fine.
Tap optimally.
All right,
off.
fine. One colorless and a green, and we're gonna go dig down the winding way.
Ooh.
Choose creature or land. I'm of course naming creature. Reveal the top 4 cards of my library. Put all the cards chosen that way into my hand and the rest into my
See,
graveyard.
Modern Horizons did something good.
We'll see. All right, 1, lead the stampede. That's
not good.
That's not good.
Creatures, you have to reveal...
2, a winged sliver. That'll give all my slivers
Ooh,
flying.
very good draw there.
Yes. Forest.
Oh
Oh,
no.
creatures.
The Gemhide Sliver. All right, very
Better,
good.
but-
Well, I got 2 creatures off of that. That's decent. I mean, it would have been nice to get 4. And so, Winged Sliver, Gemhide Sliver. But you know what I like a little bit more than that is this Predatory Sliver, giving all +1/+1. And then we can tap 1 and 2 right here for that wing sliver to give all slivers flying.
All right.
How big are those slivers now?
Oh, they're just 3 3s. That's it.
3 4s.
3 4s. That's right. I keep forgetting about my little plated sliver there.
With flanking.
With flanking. They all have flanking.
All right.
So we're gonna swing for 6 in the air at you.
This
Prof. 1 second. 1 second. You gotta
What?
be thoughtful. You gotta be thoughtful.
I am being thoughtful.
You're playing a
Now
difficult deck.
No, I'm not playing a difficult
Yes,
deck. I'm
yes.
playing slivers.
No, this is the misconception.
It's full of slivers.
This is the misconception
Oh my
that
God,
many,
Andrea. Yes.
lesser, how to say it a nice way, not very good player think. I'm just trying to say it in a nice way. And in this deck, the cool thing is that
Are you gonna tell me to not attack at all?
No. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking. I haven't made up my mind.
All right.
I'm thinking like you made your play too quick for me.
Okay, I'm very fast. I'm super fast. I attack with the muscle sliver for 3 in the air, and it's got flanking.
this is a little scary.
Man, all these creatures are the same. They are 3 4s with all the abilities.
We are going to galvanic blast that muscle sliver.
All right.
Paige, just saying, if we attack with both, what would your play have been?
That muscle sliver would still be going bye-bye.
All right.
I feel like my original play was the right play.
No, we're fine.
We're fine. All right. Second main phase. End step. Clean up. Pass.
I'm gonna draw my card for the turn.
Ooh,
Is
exciting.
that a miracle? You should put miracles in Pauper.
It's like a nice simple one, like a 4/4 angel or something.
No. 1 mana, put all the creatures at the bottom of it.
Yes, yeah.
I can ruin this man's entire career.
No.
Only I can do that. Follow me on social media.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play this lovely little Quark Clan Shaman. This is a little scary for you, prof. I can sacrifice an artifact and have Quark Clan Shaman deal 1 damage to each creature without flying.
Yeah, it is
Without
a
flanking? What did he say?
without flanking.
What did she say?
They all have flanking. Yes. Well, they all have
They
flying.
do all have flying.
So I'm not afeared of it yet.
Yet,
Yeah.
I will go ahead and cast this Fanatical Offering, sacrificing Ichor Wellspring. I draw 2 cards from Fanatical Offering as well as making a map token, and I draw a card from Ichor Wellspring. That's 3 cards.
The Ichor Wellspring draw engine is just so strong in Pauper, right? You get card coming in,
Absolutely.
get card going out.
All right, here's my map token. I will play this land for turn. Professor,
Yes.
4 damage coming your way.
Are you gonna block the wing sliver? Or?
I'm not gonna block with the swing sliver. Thank you very much, Gavin.
All right, let's think
So,
about this.
yeah.
If we double block,
I hate thinking about it. No blocks.
No blocks.
No blocks. I go to 8.
I just need to check too. Am I still at 20 life?
Yes, Paige, you are
Okay.
still at 20 life because someone kept me from double swinging in at you and having the exact same result of where we would be. It's all I'm saying.
no, because
We would. This is the exact.
No,
She would.
we would
Look at what
actually-
she just said. Am I still at 20 life? That can't be
we
right.
would have actually
Hey,
died.
Judge, this
If you
doesn't
attack
make
like
any
this,
sense.
she takes 6, and both this were actually dead on board.
my God.
So it's good that we didn't attack.
All right. Well, now we enter the second main phase.
When you said enter, I was afraid you would enter the dungeon.
I know.
That's not a thing anymore.
I will play another refurbished familiar. Professor,
Yeah.
kindly discard that gem pipe
Oh.
sliver that's in your
There
hand.
we go. All right, cool.
Fine, we don't
And-
need it.
Oh.
We don't.
Oh.
How about another Mirror Enforcer?
Sure.
For free.
Yep.
Free 99 over here.
All right.
Your turn.
Untap, upkeep, and at this point, I don't think there's any secrets. I'm just gonna play
Whoa.
this virulent
Oh.
sliver.
Oh no!
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's pretty good.
That is scary.
That is. So, for those of you who are not old enough to remember poisonous, all slivers now have poisonous. So of course, when they deal combat damage, a player will get a poison counter, but it's not infect, in which case I might have be just winning, but we just full swing.
I like that you say, of
just
course.
full swing. We just full swing.
Prof, you're 8. If you full swing, you're dead on
Okay.
board.
All right. So we're not gonna full swing.
Wait, this is not a good position we're in, unfortunately.
No, this is not. This is not. So what would you do in this position? What would you attack with? This one, let me show you. I'm going to be Andrea Mengucci here for a second here, all right? I think what I would do is I would attack. They all have flanking. So if those block, they die. So I would just attack with this.
This is not the worst attack in the world, but like we have to think about what happens next turn.
Okay.
Next
I like
turn,
slivers because I don't have to think about
So
it.
next turn, it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Next turn, our board is gonna disappear.
That can describe so many of my turns.
So, The card that's keeping alive right now is this Wing Sliver.
Yes.
So if you don't attack with it, it means that you're willing to block with it.
Okay.
But you don't want to block with it because if you block with it, the
Okay,
game is
so
just
attack
over.
with the Wing
so
Sliver.
You are gonna definitely attack with the Wing Sliver.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't see that many other attacks here.
Really? Not even one more?
I mean,
Not even one more?
honestly, I think our position is a little bit compromised at this point, Prof.
So then what's it matter?
It doesn't.
You live a little bit.
doesn't.
I say you live a little bit. I attack with 2 slivers. Blocks?
You know what? I think I'm just gonna take this damage. 4 damage, and I have 2 poison counters. Oh no.
Prof, I think we've succeeded. You know, we didn't finish a game with the opponent at 20 life. You know?
What a benchmark.
I think we take our wins here.
Pass the turn.
Gotta find something good. I will cast a copy of A Reckoner's Bargain, sacrificing this blood fountain,
It's good that that art isn't on the table anymore. Thank you.
and I will gain 1 life. I will draw 2 cards. Just what we needed.
Don't touch your Wing Sliver. Don't touch your Wing Sliver.
Goodbye. I'm going to cast Galvanic Blast, targeting your Wing Sliver.
No.
Prof,
Now it's over. All right.
it's been fun, Prof.
Has it?
No,
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm going to activate Krark Clan Shaman. I'll sacrifice my map, my blood token, and my Great Furnace. That is going to be 3 damage to all creatures without flying. I will now attack with all my remaining creatures, Professor.
I think we should, now that we can have the option,
Yes.
call for Clark Shaman band.
Ban, bland,
Bland.
it, you cowards.
See, you could just be playing this, Prof.
I could be, but you know, I think I'm gonna stick with slivers. I like rooting for the underdog, and I'm gonna figure out how to tweak and improve this list to one day take down Affinity. Good game. And here we are mid-shuffle for Shuffle Up and Play. You realize you are going to have to roll to see who goes first, but we are going to see who should be the true leader of the Pauper format panel. Andrea, if Paige wins, she gets Gavin's seat as chairperson of the panel, I believe. That's correct, right, Gavin? That's right.
Yeah.
What
So-
about if Gavin wins?
Gavin gets to retain his seniority.
Well, I thought I took over Tolarian Community College.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants. You can have that.
Oh wow, what a deal!
You can have that. Andrea can have that if he beats me in our bonus round.
that's
we're
something.
gonna have
Put that
next.
up for stake.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But what's really important is Paige gets your job, both in Pauper and at WotC if she wins. So Paige, you've chosen which deck, and it's got a very special significance with you.
Absolutely. I'm playing Elves. This is my all-time favorite deck. I love playing Elves in Pauper. Very inspired by my early days playing Elves back in Onslaught block with tons of great favorites.
Gavin, what are you on?
Well, you know, for me, I wanted to pick a deck that I thought would require like a lot of thinking, a lot of skill, something I'm like really used to. Like you saw my first round, I had to do a lot of really careful plays. So I took a deck that I love, which is of course Mono Red Madness. So I'm gonna be burning people out, gonna be using Madness. And I think to talk what you were talking about earlier. a
No,
little
wait,
bit-
that's what I want to play against Andrea. Now I can't.
It's okay, Prof. I have a very, very difficult deck that you can pilot next turn.
I want to burn. All right, that's fine.
I think to kind of go with what you were saying earlier, though, I think a lot of people say this deck is super easy, mindless, etc. It's actually to play this deck well takes a lot of skill, I think.
I mean, Magic the Gathering is such a complex game that every time someone just say, "Oh, that deck is easy," they're just wrong.
Would you like to cut my deck?
Would you like to cut mine?
You need to roll for first.
We're gonna cut first.
You're not allowed to do that.
No? All right.
I don't think you are.
Rules.
I don't
Let's
think you
roll.
What? I'm just saying that's.
Fireball. This is the Pauper format rules. All right, 3. Well, so
Powerful.
I'm gonna play first, and I heard that we have to roll before we cut. So now I'm gonna cut your deck, just to be clear on what's happening. But what we did before was not a cut. That was just a simple moving around of cards.
Sure.
Let's do it. Good luck, Paige.
Good luck, Gavin.
All right, I like my hand. I'm gonna keep.
I'm feeling good with us.
All right.
All right, off to the races.
Prof, you don't want to give any suggestion to the
She
hand?
didn't ask for any suggestions. Would you like me to?
How
I
are you
think
feeling?
this is an incredibly good hand.
Oh.
I know elves.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start with, I think, one of the best turn ones you can do in this deck, which is Faithless Looting. Now, Faithless Looting is great in the Madness deck, because you can, of course, pitch cards later that have the Madness ability. But early on, the card you really want to pitch is this guy, Sneaky Snacker. Now you might be like, oh, a blue-black card. Can you cast it? Absolutely not. I cannot cast this at all. But whenever I draw my third card in a turn, it comes back from my graveyard for free. So Faithless Looting, for example, will just bring it back in future turn. It's quite strong. We're gonna start with that. I'm gonna pass the turn.
But we're gonna start with, as Elves decks tend to do, we'll play this Forest, and then we'll play a Land of War Elves.
Wow, signed and everything.
And
Look at
black
that.
border.
And German. And I don't think I have anything else to do. Gavin, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see how many cards I can draw this turn. Gotta do this.
What do they say about turn 1?
Yeah, you gotta do this, right?
I think your bird is about to get bolted.
It's not gonna get bolted, it's gonna get darted. So I'll lava dart your Linowar Elves, dealing 1 damage to it. And then I got this in my graveyard for later. I can sack a mountain to bring it right on back.
That doesn't seem dangerous at all.
I'll pass the turn to you. Kinda wanted to do this, but.
So good, that card.
I'll play a land. Now I will cast Winding Way.
Land or
Name creatures.
Okay,
So
I mean,
let's see what we got here.
All right, the last game, the professor.
Oh, well,
no.
a forest, a generous end, and a lead the stampede.
Oh, two creatures. Two creature winding
Exactly
way.
the
One
same
of
that
them-
you did, Prof.
This powerful little well-wisher.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want that. Yeah, we're gonna save this one for a rainy day over here, I think.
Your turn.
All right, Lava Dart, of course, that flashback hanging out in the graveyard there. All right, we're gonna play a land. I think it's time for a little flashback on the Faithless Looting here.
You're both on John Avon basics.
I mean, the best.
I will draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Discard 2 mountains, who needs them, and we'll bring back our Sneaky Snacker.
Yeah, I think I want to point out one thing about this game. Turn 1, when you cast the looting, you found yourself with 6 mountains, and it looked like you were in a bad position. But look at this now, all the mountains in the graveyard, all the spells are in our hand.
Well, you told me I got all my spells in my hand. You know, what are the odds? What are the odds, you know?
So yeah, this deck can definitely fix variance in that way, and that's very good.
I mean, all the rummaging this deck has really lets you craft the hand you want.
Excuse
It's
me,
so nice.
I believe that's looting?
Okay, all the looting this deck has lets you craft what you want.
Well, you also have some rummage.
And a little bit of rummaging, yeah, you'll see more about that next turn. But for now, it's your turn, go ahead.
Oh,
Now, I
right.
have dealt no damage to Paige. I will call that out, but we're gonna be okay. It's gonna
We're
be
like a
okay.
big
No damage,
brain
but-
red deck.
Yeah, we're taking our time.
We don't play Tomb Raider, we play slowly.
Yeah, because we're smart.
I'll play as Forest for turn, and then we'll play a Finhorn Elves. It's just like a Landwar Elves.
So true.
And I will pay 2 more mana and cast a Priest of Titanium. This taps for 1 green mana for each elf on the battlefield.
Even mine. So, this is a fairy rogue, but if we're an elf, we'd be getting some mana.
When you said even mine and started shaking the fairy, I was like, wait a
I'm
minute,
just saying,
Gavin.
if it's an elf.
I will pass turn, Gavin.
All right, untap and drop. Ooh.
Is that Miracle? No.
I was like drawing like that. It makes it more
What
dramatic.
miracle
you know?
are you expecting? You keep asking it for a miracle. I don't think they're at common.
It's-
Thunderous
know.
Wrath.
Thunderous
I feel
Wrath.
like whenever someone draws that way, it feels like they have miracles in their deck because they don't want to add cards to their hand.
I just like it for the drama. It
Oh.
just adds a little bit of extra oomph to this. You know, you never know what you're gonna find.
I see.
We're gonna cast Grab the Prize.
Love this card.
I'm gonna grab a prize, and the prize I'm gonna grab is Fiery Temper.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna discard Fiery Temper, then I'll cast it using its Madness ability to deal 3 damage to target creature or player. I'm gonna nug this Priest of Titania for 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can really
I'm in
see
danger.
that is a mono red deck, like a big brain mono red deck. Instead of dealing you 5, we're just gonna kill a creature.
Right, now I could play this game totally different, right? I could be going for the throat, going for the face, but I know against elves, tactically, you have to get their mana production down or they'll start doing some really wild stuff, and leaving the Stampede, Winding Way, fill the board up, I cannot afford to let that happen or I will lose. It might still happen though, we'll find out. Then, this is gonna resolve. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and if the discarded card was not a land card, which it wasn't, you take 2 damage.
Oh no. I'm down to 18. The burn deck is burning me, folks.
And I'll attack you for 2 with my Snacker.
Oh no.
We're gonna play a little land out, and we are going to pass. Go ahead.
Honest.
So, Paige, with that well-wisher that was revealed, do you have anything in here to protect it from the lava dart?
Well, maybe. We'll have to see. I'll draw my card for the turn.
Yeah, that Well-Wisher online, that would be very bad. We cannot let that happen.
Well Wisher will not untap. Sorry.
All right. I'm going to cast Kieran Ranger.
That's a very good card in that deck.
I'm going to tap my Finhorn Elves for a green mana.
Yeah.
And I'm going to activate Kieran Ranger, bouncing this forest to my hand, targeting Finhorn Elves. That will untap, and I am putting the Kieran Ranger upside down, so that way it represents that I have used it this turn. I will now replay the forest, and we're gonna play this Well-Wisher. And I'm gonna do one more play. Yes, I still have more to do with this deck. Timberwatch Elf.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is your turn.
Okay, we're gonna have some end step effects here.
Yeah, especially with the Queer and Ranger, both Well-Wisher and Timberwatch Elf are just lethal threats, so we must.
We're going to Lightning Bolt, your Ranger.
All right. Dang.
All right, and then I don't have any reason to flashback Lava Dart now, so I can wait and do it on my turn, because it's free either way. We're gonna cast another Faithless Looting. Craft their hand up a little bit here, draw 2 cards, and then discard 2 cards. Goodbye, 2 mountains.
2 more lands. Just look at the lands that you looted away. 5.
Yeah.
You really reduce variance with the mono red deck.
And okay, I'll attack with 2 with Sneaky Snacker.
I go to 14.
All right, and now I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna play this Voldaren Epic here. Take 1 damage, please. I'll create a blood token.
Got a blood for you.
Ooh, I love blood. I have so much of it in my body.
It's a bloody good time.
And then Lava Dart this guy. Well-Wisher, get out of here.
No life for me.
Yeah, okay. And then we'll.
I think we must. I mean, it's not a great thing to just sacrifice 2 of your lands, but.
So I'm gonna flashback Lava Dart using its special flashback ability, which is Sacrifice a Mountain. So I'm gonna sacrifice a mountain, no mana needed at all, deal 1 damage to this Timberwatch Elf. This is exiled, and then I'll flashback the other Lava Dart, sacrificing another mountain, going down to 2 to deal 1 more damage to the Timberwatch Elf.
Timberwatch Elf is dead.
And now that is dead. I have only 2 lands, but it's dead, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn to you. Go for it.
I will draw my card for the turn. Interesting. I'm gonna go a Forest Cycling.
Okay, we're very glad that.
Yeah, they gave that out of the hand. Yeah, for
a
sure.
generous hand if it's in play with a Queer and Ranger, if it'd be in the danger.
I find this forest, and I will play it for the turn.
Nice.
Would you like to cut my deck?
Yeah, that's the theme. I gotta cut your deck every time.
So, hey,
Shuffle up and cut.
you worked so hard to get rid of that Timberwatch Elf.
No.
How do you feel about a second one?
I feel okay about it.
You got 2 more mountains you can sacrifice if you need to.
Yeah, no problem.
Pass it over to you.
All right, I'll untap and draw. Okay, that's something. All right, we're gonna go with the old attack for 2 plan. Attack you for 2.
I will go down to 11.
Time to grab the prize. I'm gonna discard this Fire Blast, which I don't want to sack my last 2 mountains
Yeah,
for.
when you say to sacrifice the last 2 mountains, it's in our hand.
2 to you, and I'll draw 2 cards.
I go down to 9.
I will play out this here mountain, and I will pass the turn. Go ahead.
Yeah, I see, like, this game could have taken a lot of avenue. We could have, like, bolted a Fire Blast to Old Face,
Right,
and maybe the game would have been over. I don't know.
Right, like, yeah.
I mean, it's.
It's hard to know.
I think we played fine so far.
And I'll draw my card for the turn. Play Lead the Stampede.
There
Okay,
we
this
go.
is a big moment. This is a huge
Let's go.
moment. I need Paige to not find good elves, especially Well-Wisher. No Well-Wishers.
5
No
cards.
Queer
No
Ranger.
Well-Wishers.
1, 2, 3,
The sweat.
4, 5 cards. We got some good stuff here. We got ourselves an Elvish Mystic, a Timberwatch Elf, and a Finward
Okay,
Elf.
all right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that.
Could have been a lot worse.
A lot worse.
Well, I got some bad news for you, Gavin. I'm gonna go first off, Forest Cycle.
Again.
Okay. I bet she has a 3rd Generous Ent in her hand, is my guess. Okay.
We're gonna get to cut our deck.
Oh, actually, Andrea, why don't you do it? I just feel
Thank
like
you. Thank you. I
think it's a good team
outside
effort
assistance
I
here,
haven't done.
folks.
I haven't done that
here. The
yet.
newest PFP member right here,
No.
Andrea
I
Mengucci.
would never want to do that. Thank you, but no way.
All right, well, I guess he declined. You're still on the team.
I will pay 2 mana for another Well-Wisher.
There it is.
All right.
I'm gonna pass it over to you.
Now Lightning Bolt doesn't kill the Well-Wisher
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, that's fine. We probably outrace 5 life a turn, right? No problem.
No.
All right, I'll draw my card for the turn.
As someone who plays a lot of burn in a lot of formats, one of the things is you start out strong and then you run out of fuel.
I think I have an idea.
All right, let's go.
Here's my idea.
Let's see it.
I'm gonna play Highway Robbery, and I'm gonna sacrifice a land and draw 2 cards.
Because this isn't just discard a card, draw 2. It also has that mode. Oh.
Wait, that was not the sound of a champ right there.
Yeah, we do not.
I'm feeling great, Gavin. You got this.
We do not kill Paige this turn.
I'm gonna attack you. These guys.
No blocks.
All right, take 3.
I'll go down to 6.
All right, you're at 6.
I'm feeling confident by these vibes that you're giving off here.
It's a tight game.
We still have outs.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, right. We're doing okay.
Do fine.
I'll play Kestic Flame Breather. A little 1/3 deals of damage when I cast it, and it's your turn.
That is
You're gonna untap with a Well-Wisher.
winding way.
All right,
I'll name creatures.
good choice.
Big shocker. Ooh.
Oh no, there it is.
Finward Elf.
We couldn't dodge.
Jerry!
Oh, 2 Great Rangers.
Oh,
We couldn't
that's
dodge it
so
forever.
random.
The 4 creature.
This is perfect right here. We can play Kieran Ranger number 1, Kieran Ranger number 2, Finhorn Elves,
Should we concede, you think?
No, let her do her stuff.
Let her cook.
Elvish Mystic.
She's earned this.
Tap Well-Wisher and gain 2, 4, 6,
No.
7 life.
You work so hard.
And I will activate this Kieran Ranger to untap the Well-Wisher, return
Let's
a
go.
land to my hand, replay the land, tap it, and play another Finhorn Elves.
Perfect.
I will gain 8 life and go to 21.
It's fine. You still have a chance, Gavin. You still have a chance.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Actually, in this case, I'm gonna say go.
Oh,
Gavin.
wow.
All right, let's see if we can steal, what are you at again, 21?
21.
See if we can deal around 28 damage this turn.
21.
I don't think that's going to be it. I'll attack for 2.
I will go to 19.
You're not gonna block? You're just gonna take that damage?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Flies.
Oh, okay.
Please, prof. I'll pass the check.
Yeah, this attack just makes Prof Editor work a little bit more.
I gotta keep him employed. I'm really trying to here for the
Yeah.
people, you know?
When I play with my channel, I never do these attacks, you know?
I will draw my card for the turn, and just for insult to injury, we're gonna play this Priest of Titania. Here's another Timberwatch elf, and Gavin, we're even attacking with the Well-Wisher here.
Oh, great. I want to block. I'll block your relationship with throw an epic here. I'm sure that'll be relevant later.
I'm gonna tap Timberwatch elf to pump the Finhorn elves for each elf on my side of the field. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 elves. So this is gonna get plus 10, plus 10. I'll activate Kieran Ranger, bounce a forest, untap it, and do it again.
On the same one.
Great.
21 points of damage coming off of just this one.
Okay, you got anything else? Or
No. Do you have anything else, Gavin?
yeah. I'll lightning bolt your face.
Oh no!
Good game, Paige. Good game.
Good game. All right.
I'm seeing a pattern here. Whoever teams with me loses.
Yeah, I've noticed that pattern too. Well, let's see how well you do against
And
me.
I don't wanna go 0-4
You
in this Pauper pod.
All right. Then there's a lot on the line because there's nothing more embarrassing than losing to the professor.
Yo, students, what's up? Welcome back to Tolarian Community College, where we've got the showdown between the losers. That's right, these two people both lost, and now it's time to play some Magic the Gathering to see who will be the less loser of the two.
Yeah, who will come last?
I'm gonna be the biggest loser. That means no. Wait. Anyway. Yes. Very good. So, Gavin, you took my red deck last round, so I can't play it.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Yeah. I would love it, but I got to do the next best thing. Bogles me, please.
Now, do you want to talk for a second
Yeah.
about Bogles versus Boggles? I think this is a critical thing that the audience out there needs to know.
Bogles. It's Bogles. So something boggles the mind, but a Bogle is a little mythical creature, a little impish creature, and that is the Bogle. Also, Boggle is spelled differently and pronounced differently and means a different thing. So stop calling it Boggles.
Well, now you know what deck he's going to play.
I
You
guess
just gotta
so.
counter draft him, you know?
Yeah,
Here's your
yeah.
chance.
All right, so we're playing a pretty simple strategy on that side. I'm gonna use
The simplest.
I'm gonna use a huge brain and play a mono blue deck with counter magic. I'm gonna choose mono blue terror.
Oh, great choice.
That's not the real name of this deck. What do they call it?
Call it Tolarian Community Terror.
Close enough.
It is a fitting card to have on this episode, you know?
It is indeed. Ooh,
Shall we do odd even? Odd even?
always even.
You're always even. Looks like you are.
All
Can't
right.
win on a die roll to save your life today, can you?
I don't want to waste my luck on a die roll.
So we kind of know what the Bogle strategy does, right? You play creatures, you put auras on them,
'em
you smash
sideways.
people. But what's going on with this? This is kind of a really unique Pauper strategy. What's going on here, Andrea?
Yeah, so there are two creatures. One is the Tolarian Terror, and one is the Cryptic Serpent, which are very, very large creature, and they cost less mana for each instant or sorcery in the graveyard. So my goal will be to fill my graveyard with Mental Note, Thought Scour, Ponder, Counterspell, and cast this card for very, very cheap.
If you mill the right cards early, turn 3, bam, slamming those guys out.
Turn 3, you can play multiple 5/5s. This is not the best matchup because Prof has a lot of, very large X-proofy creature, but you know.
A little hard to interact with as the blue deck, unfortunately.
All right, let's deal some cards.
Let's do it.
I'm on the play.
All right.
Best of luck, Prof.
You as well, you as well. This is our first time playing since our legacy episode of Shuffle Up and Play, where I almost beat you with it. I was 1 point away from beating you with Legacy Merfolk.
Prof. Sorry, Gavin, what did you think?
You were mulligan.
I think you should mulligan.
Me too.
All right, look at that. High five.
I hate to mulligan, but this hand has just so many clunky cards.
I think you should mulligan that.
Yeah, you think I should mulligan that? All right.
I love seeing how Pauper has its version of decks from other formats. Like, it's cool that Bogles exists in Modern, and also here in Pauper, just in a different way.
Does it exist in Modern?
Oh, yeah, at one point. It existed in
Oh,
Modern.
okay.
In ancient history.
I mean, I've still had people at my local RCQs trying to play that deck. Trying.
Wow, you have local RCQ in Modern? Must be nice.
This, and that's a nice little variety.
This?
You're thinking I should keep this, though, right?
I think that's actually fair.
You think that's fair? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pitch this back.
Okay, Prof, I'm putting this card on the bottom, and I'm ready.
All right.
I'll play a beautiful island from John Haven and pass the turn.
All right, here we go.
Oh, sweet John Avon lands.
Yes.
Oh, what a draw. What a draw.
Just how we drew it up.
Forest, tap. I'm gonna put an abundant growth on my forest. When it enters, draw a card. This will allow me to tap the forest for one of any color.
All right, I'm gonna do a play that is banned in Legacy.
Yeah, for sure.
As in, like, if you play, you just can't make that play, not because this card is banned.
Don't let anyone catch you doing this in Legacy.
Exactly. End of turn brainstorm without a fetch land at the ready. But this deck has ways to shuffle in the upkeep, so
Scandalous over here.
let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good. I'm gonna put these two cards at the bottom of on the top of my deck. And then
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do
Absolutely.
is a very nice trick where I go to my upkeep and I mental note, meaning that I put the top two cards from my top of the deck to the graveyard and draw a card. And I put these two spells that I carefully put on top of my deck. So first I draw from the mental note, and then I draw for turn.
Look at that. We already have 4 spells in our graveyard, and it's turn 2. So we are gearing up for some serpents next turn, I think.
Yes, and I pass to you, Prof.
All right, we're gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a plains. We're just gonna do green here for a slippery bogle. Does it resolve?
It does.
We're gonna tap this white here to put ethereal armor on the slippery
Yay.
bogle. Does it resolve?
It unfortunately does.
Ooh, so this is gonna give it +1/+1 for each enchantment I control, and it has first strike. And I'll pass the turn.
Casual little 3/3.
Casual
Love
little
that.
3/3.
End of turn, I'll mental note myself again, going up to 5 cards, 6 cards. All right, I got 7 instant or sorcery. That's plentiful. I have a very good draw, but your bogle is very scary on your side of the table. Draw for turn. I feel like the draw that I just had would have just won the game against like every deck in the format.
Except bogles.
Except maybe bogles, exactly. So I'll play a third island. I'll top 1. I'll play a 5/5 with War 2.
Oof.
And I'll top 2, I'll play a 6/5
Oof.
with no downside. That's my turn 3.
Oh my
Pauper.
God.
You can go.
It's very pauperful.
It is. Imagine this starting as mono red, man.
Yeah.
The game would have been over already.
Oh dear. All right, well, we're gonna untap, upkeep, draw. Very nice there. Very nice. Let's drop a forest, do a white, a green, and another. Does this card resolve? Do you have a counter spell? Do you have a counter spell for
These.
0? All right, it's an armadillo.
Oh, no.
So this is gonna give it +2/+2 trample, and whenever it deals damage, I gain that much life. It's also an enchantment, which makes my ethereal armor take this from a 3/3 to a 6/6 trample lifelink.
First strike.
First strike.
Distinctly not lifelink.
Right. Lifelink at home.
Which is critical because if you play lifelink, you would both.
So I think, Andrea, this is where I'm gonna follow my gut instinct like I had with Slivers. I don't have you vetoing me. And I'm just going to swing in here
would
with my
say-
6/6 first strike. Not quite lifelink. Trample.
I would say it's a lot easier to follow your gut when you have a 6/6 lifelink
Yes,
first strike.
first strike.
Than when you had a bunch of 2/3s with flanking. Before taking this damage and going to my turn, I wanna have an unban request.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me.
What do you think about Days?
Oh, yeah, we've talked about it for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think it's very fun, though. So.
What? It's fun. They play a 3 drop, you counter it for free.
Well,
That's
as
so
we
fun.
all know, the blue decks are so weak in Pauper. No one wants to play the blue decks at all.
All right, no, you shouldn't unbend days. I'll go to my turn.
You just gonna try to get out take damage there?
Ooh, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, look at this trick.
Wow.
Attack, no blocks. Let me tell you a story. My turn.
Well, I trust that the editors will punch me in the face.
Yes.
Before I go to my turn.
26 life, and I get my lovely life gain avatar.
Drop a turn. Okay, it's time to lose some more life over here. I'll pay 2 and I'll go for a deep analysis. Paying 3 life down to 11 to draw 2 cards. Don't even know what saves me at this point. I do some more game action. All right.
Do love game actions.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna play a Old Border Delver of Secrets,
Cool.
which I didn't even know existed. And I'm also gonna play another Tolarian Terror. So once again,
Wow.
I just have a huge board with like excellent cards, but this thing is so hard to deal with. Now, my question is, should I stay back and try to threaten a triple block? Maybe the prof doesn't have any more pump spell. I'm definitely not winning the race if I attack for 11, so I think my only hope is that you don't have any auras and you actually cannot attack me next turn. So, as bad as it sounds, I just passed the turn.
Think you can do this?
Well, it might take me a couple turns. Now that he's on the defense, I may have to hold back because at this point, swinging in is not something I want to do.
Unless...
Let's start here. We need to see some things. Play a forest, tap 2, and I'm gonna Malevolent Rumble. Reveal the top 4 cards of my library. I may put a permanent card from among them into my hand. The rest go in the graveyard. I also get to create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn that can sack for a colorless. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, could have been worse, could have been worse.
Yes. Well, I got the Cartouche of Solidarity. That's definitely what I'm going to take. The rest of this goes into my graveyard, and I get a little 0/1.
A little 0/1,
Just a little guy.
which is another thing that can be enchanted. So for example, if your creature dies, it's cool. The Malevolent Rumble is both an enabler and a payoff.
Also buys time, blocks your stuff if you're trying to race at all. It's very nice.
Yeah, I'm going to pile high. Cartouche of Solidarity is going on the Slippery Bogle. This is going to give it +1/+1, double first strike. Does that mean it has double strike if this gives it first strike and this gives it first strike? That's double strike? I don't know if that's how it works.
Unfortunately, I don't believe that's how it works.
Yeah.
Are you an accredited college?
I do also get a 1/1 Vigilance Warrior. So this is currently a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 first strike, trample, lifelink, first strike.
All right, well, at the moment, we're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
At the moment.
good, but we can hold defense.
Could have been worse. We could have been worse.
A lot worse, yeah.
They don't have any sort of like board wipe that I have to worry about there. So I'm gonna just now tap the 1 to bring in a Glade Cover Scout. It's a 1/1 hex.
Not
proof.
a Bogle.
Not a Bogle, but it's Bogles at home. Pass the turn.
All right, in my upkeep, because Delver of Secrets never flips blind, we need to help it a little bit. I'm gonna play a Brainstorm here.
Yeah.
Putting an instant or sorcery on top of my deck just to make sure it's going to flip. Okay, I really like what I just found over here. I'm gonna put back these 2 cards, trigger Delver of Secrets, show you a Tolarian revealed.
You want to reveal it, perhaps? Makes sense.
That's why they called it Lore Reveal, because you reveal it to Delver of Secrets. I've drawn a very good card. This is the newest addition to this deck. It's from one of your favorite set, Modern Horizons 3.
No.
It's called the Inferior. It says, this spell costs 1 less for each card I've drawn this turn, which, as you remember, I casted a Brainstorm, so it costs 1. The owner of target, null and permanent, puts his second from the top. I'm gonna choose this card here that is named Ethereal Armor.
Really? The Ethereal Armor?
Yeah, cannot target your Bogle because it has X-proof.
Well, I know you weren't targeting the Bogle,
No,
but I mean,
no.
it's why, out of curiosity,
Yes.
why not the Armadillo Cloak, which is giving the lifelink?
Yeah, because this Armadillo Cloak right now makes it into a 4/4. Like, the whole thing is a 4/4, so you still cannot attack into my cards.
Okay. So the Ethereal Armor goes second from the top.
And then now I can I can turn my creatures sideways, but not all of them. I still want to keep a Tolarian Terror back to block your Slippery Bogle.
Okay.
So I've got a 6/5, a 5/5, and a 3/2 flyer.
Can't block the flyer. I will block the 6/5 with my 1/1. I will also block the 5/5 with my Eldrazi Spawn.
Sure, so you only take 3 damage, down to 23. And then I'm gonna double up on Delver of Secrets.
Sure.
Playing a Delver of Secrets. Play my 5th island and pass the turn.
The old Delver double up. All right, here we go. Untap, upkeep, and Draw. We're going to play an Ash Barrens. Green and another. From Malevolent Rumble. Gosh, I wonder what that top card is.
Yeah.
Could be something better though.
One.
You never know.
2, 3. That's an Ancestral Mask.
Oh, that's a big deal right there.
Ooh. 4. So the Ancestral Mask, we can't read it in this language, but as our editors show us, this is giving us +2/+2 for each other enchantment on the battlefield. It doesn't give first strike, but you know what? I already have first strike. I think the better pull here is the Ancestral Mask.
Bro, I have 2 island up. Are you sure you want to cast it?
Yes.
It didn't fall for my bluff.
Oh, it was a bluff?
I revealed this to Debris.
I also get that 0/1 Eldrazi spawn.
Wow, what a find there.
Yeah, amazing.
I still want to hold that up as a blocker, so we'll do
God.
3 mana here for the Ancestral Mask, which now means this is a 10/10 first strike, full swing
Yeah, that's bad.
with that.
All right, well, I'm at 11, so I can take this damage, go down to 1.
Down to 1. This is last time we played, I got you and I couldn't finish you off with that 1, so that's intense.
I would say that you are in a better position.
We also know what our top card is.
But
It's,
I can shuffle that
yeah,
one.
it's true. It's true. Yeah.
You pass?
I gain 10 life, going up to 33.
A mighty number.
Pass turn.
End of turn, I'm gonna cycle the Zora Revealed.
Yeah, we do not want that card on
On
top.
top of the deck, there was an Artful Dodge, which is not very good when your opponent is at 33
Hopefully you reveal something nice though.
for my Lure Reveal. All right, Prof. I'm
Yep.
gonna cut. I don't even know if you can find anything to cut to.
What's the one card you wish you had from this
Dean
deck?
Inferior, I think, would be still like a
Consider
good card. Thank you. All right, upkeep. I've got a Double Seeker trigger, which will show me of which death will I die. Huh. It's doesn't
Never flips blind, as promised.
It's never flipped blind in its life. It's not a bad card though. It's a 6/5 for 2 mana.
Okay.
So you have a 10/10.
I
If I
do.
quadruple block, the
All
Prof
right.
can't attack.
Yeah, he kills off 2 of them, then you kill him back. It's perfect.
That's true.
And you can attack for 3 in the air, no problem.
Exactly. You know what? 33 life. That's no problem.
And we have this Delver to block the Glade Cover Scout, which is critical at this point.
For
So
1. So yeah, you go to 30. If the Prof bricks, we are alive.
yeah. If he just breaks for like a lot of turns.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a lot of turns.
I go to 30.
Go.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. That's not a brick, by the way.
That's not a
That's not
brick.
It's
Right.
literally the nuts of things.
So this will make the 10 into a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15.
16, 17.
16, 17, 17. I'm just leaving this tapped
I see.
because guess what? Coming at
Here
you.
it comes.
All right, I could survive and block for 20, but I'm just gonna accept my death.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it.
Good
Head.
game. I beat Andrea Mengucci.
Man, I went 0-4, the full sweep.
Future
Oh,
pro
no.
player here.
I knew I should have attacked with those slivers.
All right, good game.
Good game. Woo. So, Pauper, one of the best formats, not the best budget format, but one of the best formats out there. Decks can be built very easily. There's a wide variety, a lot of fun to be had, and keep an eye open for Paupergeddon, as well as the awesome articles from the one and only Paige the Maverick Girl and Andrea Mengucci linked in this video's description. And there's some Good Morning Magics on Pauper, right? Check them out, also linked here as well. You want to play another game?
Yeah, High Tide?
No.
Okay, I'll start with a High Tide. So that's 1 High Tide rolling. I'll tap an island and float a blue mana. So I have 1 blue mana floating. I'll cast another High Tide. So this dice will represent how many High Tides I've cast this turn. So currently I have +2 mana on everything that I tap. I have 1 blue mana floating. I'm then going to tap my island for 3 mana. I'm going to cast Ideas Unbound, and I'm using to use the 2 floating mana to splice Psychic Puppetry onto Ideas Unbound. I'll untap 2 lands. I'll draw 3 cards. Psychic Puppetry stays in my hand. 1, 2, 3. Ideas Unbound goes to the graveyard. I'm going to play my land for the turn. I will tap for 3 mana, tap for 6 mana. I'm going to cast Ideas Unbound, splicing both Psychic Puppetries. I have 2 mana floating. I'll untap 2 lands. I'll draw 3 cards. These stay in my hand. I'm going to keep them revealed down here so you know that they're available at all times. Next, I'm going to go up to 5 mana, and then down to 3 mana, or down to 2 mana, to cast Pieces of the Puzzle. I'll reveal my top 5 cards and take 2 instant or sorcery cards from among them. I'm going to take Peer Through Depths, and I'm going to take Psychic Puppetry into my hand, and these will go into my graveyard. I have 2 mana floating. I'm going to go up to 4 mana. I'm going to, let's see, 7 mana. I'm going to cast Peer Through Depths, splicing 3 Psychic Puppetries. So I'll keep these 3 down here, untap 3 lands, look at my top 5 cards, and take an instant or sorcery card from among them. I'll reveal Pieces of the Puzzle, put these on the bottom of my library in any order. Pieces of the Puzzle goes into my hand, this goes into my graveyard. I still have 2 mana floating. I'm going to spend 1 of those mana to cast Preordain. I'm going to scry 2 and then draw a card. I'll keep this card on the top and put the other card on the bottom. So I'll draw this card right here. Then I'm going to go up to 4 mana, and I'm going to cast Merchant Scroll. I'll keep 1 mana floating here, 2 mana floating here rather, and I'll go search my library for an instant or sorcery card and put it into my hand. The card I'm going to go find is none other than the deck's namesake, High Tide. I'll shuffle my library then. I'm going to use 1 of the mana remaining to cast this High Tide. All my islands now tap for 4 mana total. Okay, great, wonderful. I am going to now tap this and go up to 5 mana. I'm going to cast Peer Through Depths, splicing these 3 Psychic Puppetries, so I stay even on mana, but I untap all 3 of these islands. I'll look at my top 5 cards. Very good. I'm going to take, interesting choices. I'm going to take this Peer Through Depths right here and put these cards all on the bottom of my library. Peer Through Depths goes into my hand. I'm going to go up to 5 mana, floating 2 mana after this. I'm going to cast Pieces of the Puzzle, revealing my top 5 cards and taking all the instants of sorceries among them, or 2 instant sorceries from among them, rather. Okay, very good. I'm going to take 1 Stream of Thought and then an Ideas Unbound and put the rest into my graveyard. These go into my hand. This goes into my graveyard. I'm going to go up to, let's see, 3, it'll be 4, 6 total mana. I'm going to cast, let's see, I think we're going to cast Stream of Thought, replicated 0 times. I'll go down to 5 mana. I'll shuffle 4 cards from my graveyard into my library after I mill 4 cards. So I'll start by milling 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll shuffle 4 cards in. I need to shuffle this Stream of Thought back into my library. I'm also going to shuffle in these Ideas Unbound. And then, there we go. 3 Ideas Unbound and a Stream of Thought. All getting shuffled back into my library. Those will go back in. Perfect. And maybe we'll find those again someday. In fact, I feel pretty confident I will. These go into my graveyard. Okay, I'm now going to I'm going to float 4 mana, going up to 9 total mana floating, and then spend 5 of it, going down to 4 mana floating, to cast Ideas Unbound, splicing 3 Psychic Puppetries. I'll untap these 3 lands. I have 4 mana remaining floating. I'll draw 3 cards. Very good. Ideas Unbound goes into my graveyard. I'm then going to do something very similar, looking again. I'm going to float all of this. I'm going to float 12 mana, going up to 16 mana. I'll spend 5 of it, going down to 11 total mana floating. I'm going to start using a d20 to represent my life total here, or to represent my mana total, rather. And I will cast Ideas Unbound, splicing 3 Psychic Puppetries, untapping these lands. I have 11 blue mana floating. I'll draw 3 cards. This goes into my graveyard. I will spend 1 mana to cast Preordain, and I'll scry 2, and then I'll draw a card. I don't really want this card on top, but I'll keep this other card and put it there, and draw right here. This goes into my graveyard. Then I'm going to spend 5 of my floating mana, and I'm going to cast Lorien Revealed to draw 3 cards. Probably find some more cards that I want to draw. Very good, that goes into my graveyard. Then I'm going to cast the magic card, Brainstorm, spending 1 mana, keeping 4 mana floating. I'll draw 3 cards. I'm going to put these 2 back on top of my library. Okay, very good. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to cast the card. I'm going to spend, let's see, I'm going to float 12 mana here, going up to 16. I'm going to spend 5 of it, going back down to 11. And I'm going to cast Peer Through Depths, splicing 3 Psychic Puppetries, looking at my top 5 cards. I'll take an instant or sorcery from among them, and that card will be a High Tide. Put that there into my hand, and this into my graveyard. I'll spend 1 mana to cast that High Tide. Now all my islands will tap for 5 total mana. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to spend, these 3 lands untapped when I cast that last Peer Through Depths. Okay, very good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 5 of this mana, and I would like to cast Lore and Reveal to draw 3 cards, see what else is in my deck. Maybe there'll be something good in there. Wonderful. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to spend all 5 mana, and I'm going to cast Stream of Thought, targeting myself to mill 4 cards and shuffle 4 cards from my graveyard into my library, and I'll replicate that. So I'm going to do it the first time, mill these 4 cards. I don't really want any of them anyway. Then I'll shuffle up to 4 cards from my graveyard into my library. I'd like to shuffle in Ideas Unbound, Stream of Thought, and this Peer Through Depths. So I'll get shuffled back in. And now I need to finish resolving this one before I can resolve the next Stream of Thought, so we're going to do that again here in a second. So my deck's getting pretty low here, but I'm putting more cards back into it. I'll now mill 4 cards and resolve my second Stream of Thought. Very good. I'm going to shuffle in 4 cards from my graveyard into my library. It's going to be Ideas Unbound, and then I think we have, Peer Through Depths. Perfect. Peer Through Depths. Perfect. I'm going to then also shuffle in 1 more additional High Tide. So I'll go back into my library. High Tides will be relevant just to make sure I can produce enough mana to finish people off with the Stream of Thought. But we're not quite there yet. Let's keep going. This goes into my graveyard. All right, very good. Next, what we're going to do is I'm going to tap 1/2, or this will tap for 6 mana, or 5 mana, excuse me. Tap for 15 total mana. I'm going to cast Ideas Unbound, splicing these, so I'll float 10 mana in the process. Untap these 3 lands, and draw 3 cards. Very good. I love drawing cards. Now what we're going to do is my discard pile there. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to spend 1 of this floating mana. I'm going to cast Ponder. Look at my top 3 cards, and maybe I want to keep them. I do. I'll put this card into my hand. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to float 15 more mana, going up to a paltry 24 mana, which I will immediately spend 5 of, going down to 19 mana, to cast Ideas Unbound, splicing 3 copies of Psychic Puppetry. And actually, I just have 1 more here. I'm going to splice 4 copies of Psychic Puppetry, floating 5 more mana. So I'm at 24 total mana. 23 total mana. And I'll untap all 4 of my lands with these 4 Psychic Puppetries and draw 3 cards. Wonderful. I'm going to spend 1 mana to cast High Tide. Now all my lands will tap for 6 total mana, which is pretty cool, I think. Then I'm going to cast this Peer Through Depths. I'm going to splice on all 4 Psychic Puppetries, and I'm going to float, 6, 12, 18, 24 mana, and which will cost me 6 total. So I'll float at 18 additional mana here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this dice from there. So I have 18 additional mana. I'll just add the 2 in from here. So I have 40 mana currently floating in my mana pool. I'll get my top 5 cards, and I'll keep some number of them. I think what we're going to choose to keep today is I'm going to keep this Ideas Unbound. It seems like a pretty cool card to keep. I'll put these cards up back on the bottom of my library. Okay, very cool. And all 4 of these will untap now. I'm going to float, 12, 18, 24 more mana. I'm going to grab a dice to help out with that. I think that would be pretty useful. And I'm going to cast this here, Reach Through Mist, splicing 4 Psychic Puppetries. That'll take me down to a mere 59 mana. And I'm going to untap these 4 lands and draw a card. Just 1 card, though. All right, very good. I'm going to tap all these again for another large amount of mana. It's going to be 24 more mana. And let's see, I have this many cards in my library. It's pretty safe to cast this. 24 mana. I'm going to cast Ideas Unbound, splicing 4 Psychic Puppetries, untapping these 4. I'm going to need some more d20, so here we go. Here's a d6 for me. So 6, 12, 18, 24. It's actually pretty helpful that a d6 represents how much mana a single island makes for me right now. I'm going to spend 6 of that and keep all this floating. I'll draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, and 3. I have only 2 cards left in my deck, which normally would be a problem, but I'm really not that worried about it right now. I'm going to float a bunch more mana, a bunch of these D6s coming to my aid in my time of need to make sure I have just enough mana to do what I need to do. I'm going to cast another Reach Through Miss, splicing 4 Psychic Puppetries. Going down here, I'll untap all 4 of these islands, and I'll draw 1 magic card. Oh, that's pretty cool. Untap this. Okay, very good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast the Magic the Gathering card. Reach Through Miss. I'm going to float a bunch more mana here. So float 6, 12, 18, 24 additional mana. And that Reach Through Depth is going to cost me 6 total, so that'll cost me all this. It'll untap these. Look at my top 5 cards. I will choose to not take this card. Okay, that's very good. Now let's see here. How are we doing? Let me do some math really fast. I have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 57, 77, 97. I have 107 plus 9, so that's going to be 116 mana in my mana pool right now. With that 116 mana, I think we're going to cast Stream of Thought. Now I need to be able to replicate this enough times to defeat the Professor. So we'll start by tapping all these islands. So this is going to be for 6, 12, 18, 24 additional mana. So 6, 12, 18, and 24 additional mana on top of the 100 the top of the 100 sum that I already had. And then I need to make sure we can kill the Prophetess. So that'll cost 1 for the initial Stream of Thought. And then each increment of 12, we'll call it, is 3 replications. So this is 4 cards. This is going to be 4 cards. This will be plus 3 replications, so that's 16 cards. These will be 3 more replications, so that will be 28 cards. These will be 3 more replications, so that will be 40 cards. These will be 3 more replications. That will be 52 cards. Just in case he's playing too many cards in his deck, which I believe the Professor would probably do, I'm going to spend 12 more. Spend 12 more. And then, Professor, I would like to mill your entire library. Now, the game's not over yet. I need you to mill your library. And then once you do that, thank you. Good. Once you do that, I'm going to flashback the Magic the Gathering card Deep Analysis. And I'm going to target you. And this forces you to draw 2 cards. And when that happens, you'll lose due to the decking rule, and I will win the game. Game 2?